We're gonna go through the Blackfeet Reservation because that's part of the highway. We are padding just a little bit because Glacier and it's the Labor Day weekend, so we want to make sure that we can actually get through there. But yeah, a lot of people like to just take that drive anyway during the weekend. So. No, it was just one of those really comforting, solid foundations where the railroad was always going to be there, the wheat was always going to be there, the rattlesnakes were always going to be there. I have this view of life that yes, it's life, yes, it's death, and yes, there's a railroad. And so a lot of old nuclear missile silos. So it was just kind of this unique survival. We had bomb shelters, and we had, like, during the Cold War, nuclear emergency drills. Like, people now have active shooter drills. We had nuclear bomb drills because Montana, if it had split off from the United States, would be like the fourth most powerful nuclear power in the world. So we were we felt like a target. And so we were trained to, like, go into the bunkers. We were trained to, like, huddle under our desks. We were
We do have an interview at 1:30 with a historian. I just feel bad every 2 minutes and I'm like, exactly.
What are you doing, Katie?
I know to squeeze in a window.
Why?
Squeeze in a window because I want to see things clearly when I film them. I don't want bugs splatter in my shots. I'll take Heather's window off. Mirror. I'm not doing anything wrong to the window. I'm cleaning the window. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be perfect. I did a really good job. Now I'm gonna turn out okay. What's up? Oh God.
to, like, walk this every day with a saxophone, and I was so tiny. The saxophone was bigger than me. I had a French horn. I tried to play a French horn when I was...
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, and turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence, then let them in, chalk up their body, another one body, that's just how it go. I got some secrets, I'm shaking the game so they stay on their toes. Stay in your lane, how to stay on the go. I came to play with the pros and act like a rookie, so they overlook me, then I double up again under their nose. None of them cold, they just got lucky but never adapted, so I'm 10 to 1 if it's coming to blows. My enemies cutting it close, I let them think that they got me, but what do you know? I had them beat before we ever spoke.
Since I've been here, 2001, the two most often queried things about our history were either steamboats or Shep. They keep moving the drawers around.
Shep has his own drawer. Did you see that?
He's got his own drawer?
He has his own drawer, yeah.
Aww.
The story of Shep was put together by a combination of several. One was a conductor on the Great Northern on the Havre to Great Falls line, Ed Shields, who was later a mayor of Great Falls. He'd been in World War one, and just another Irishman with a great storytelling capability. That's Fort Benton's loyal dog, Shep. In 1935, a sheep herder was able to come into Fort Benton. He was sick, and he entered the St. Clair Hospital, and he was followed, as he always was, by his shepherd dog. The man, after some time in the hospital, passed on. The body was taken to the train station about half a mile away, and the dog followed and saw the body, the casket being loaded on the train, and off the train went with the master's body. And for the next 6 years, every train that stopped in Fort Benton, Ed would get off the train and some other passengers would be there. Shep would come up and they'd have photos taken. Shep would meet them and he'd look over the passengers trying to find the master returning. Until it was January of 1942, so almost 7 years later, when Shep was getting up in years and the ice of winter was on the tracks and around the station, and Shep was running with one of the trains and he slipped. The Boy Scouts of Fort Benton, with the mayor of Great Falls by that time, I believe Ed Shields was mayor. Yeah, so the mayors of both Fort Benton and Great Falls and the Boy Scouts formed a funeral parade that marched from the station up to the hill overlooking Shep's station.